I've had enough coffee, but I'm still cold. So I heated up some water. So I'm having some hot water. This glass might have some coffee remnants in it though. I don't have any lemon, and that's usually a good additive to hot water. I'm cold because, well, first of all, the temperature dipped, and so it's supposed to snow today where I live, and then I also had a smoothie this morning, so I'm feeling kind of cold. So just trying to, because I'm trying to eat healthier. So I had a couple oranges, a couple of mandarins, and then I was like still kind of hungry. I was gonna make some oatmeal, and I thought that might warm me up, but I wasn't, didn't feel like cooking that, so I made a smoothie instead. But that was cold, so I made some hot water. So there we are. Oh, so apparently, according to your recent video views, um, you like looking at feet. I'm not sure if this is a fetish thing or if this is just because you like looking at my feet. Um, there was a video that I made that where I was doing dead bugs, and I guess it kind of showed off my feet a little bit. Um, I think my feet are kind of cool because I have tattoos on my feet. Um, but I'm kind of hesitant to show them off because no free feet pics. I don't want to have anybody pay for them, but um, I was like, oh, should I show those off? Uh, but no, I got a few years ago, when I was after I finished college, I got tattoos on my feet. And I was like, oh, I guess people would find that kind of like, people who were like really into feet like might find that kind of hot or whatever. I don't know. But I took care of my feet after I got those tattoos, like to make sure that they didn't like wear out. So because when I first got the tattoos, they said that they couldn't guarantee the, because it's so hard to get tattoos on the tops of your feet, like, and it was really painful. It's probably because I got this tattoo, and this one didn't hurt at all. Like this was like the easiest tattoo ever. Like I just sat there and it I didn't feel a thing. But to get the tattoos on top of my feet, it felt like somebody was stabbing me for about 20-30 minutes. Um, and so it was I thought all tattoos felt like that. So it was very interesting to feel like, that it doesn't have to feel as bad as all of that, that it can feel kind of like comforting and kind of like relaxing to get a tattoo. So, um, yeah, it was interesting. Um, so, yeah, that there can be no pain involved with it, that it can be quite subtle. Um, so, or like a minimal amount of pain. But so, but when I got the one on my feet, they said, we can't guarantee this, and I said, that's all right. That's all right. You can't guarantee it. But they said they would offer free touch-ups if I needed it within like the first 5 years or so. But I walked around my university in bare feet for a while, just to make sure that I didn't, and like I wouldn't wear socks for a while. Like that's why for a long time I didn't wear socks in my shoes, is because I didn't want my tattoo to rub off. And it kind of grew into a habit for a while where I just didn't wear socks with my shoes, is because I didn't want to ruin my foot tattoos. But yeah, I've grown out of that habit in the last few years, last couple years, where I started to wear socks again. But for the longest time, I wouldn't wear socks, because it just grew into a terrible habit. But yeah, I probably had, I don't know. I never noticed it. My feet, I don't really sweat. Like, I suppose I do sweat, but I don't sweat like other people sweat. I just don't, because I've lived in I would wear socks when I would go hiking in Grand Canyon and Death Valley, because I would get real stinky. And when I would go running, I would wear socks because I knew I would get stinky. But most of the time, I don't wear socks because I don't generally end up stinking very much. If I'm walking around a lot, I know that I'll end up stinky and I'll just take a shower. But most of the time, I don't. Just don't wear socks, It's just not necessary. It feels confining. Yeah. That's my conversation about feet. I used to be able to wear like 7.5-inch heels, like big heels, and be able to walk around in heels and be comfortable in heels. But that was when I was thinner. Since I've been heavier, I just don't have the ability to walk around in heels like I used to. My feet have grown, and so I just don't know how to find my right shoe size, and I don't know how to walk around, and it's not stable like it used to be. So my ankles aren't as strong as they used to be, so I just don't feel comfortable walking around in heels like I used to. But I used to be really confident in heels. And that's a shame. I do have a pair. Let me show you. I have a pair. I wear them for pictures, but I don't. Don't I have the red ones? I have the black ones. I don't know if I got rid of the red ones, but I have a pair of black heels. I might have gotten rid of the red ones, but I wear them sometimes for pictures. Sometimes I'll walk around in them, but I like them because I used to have a pair of Target Mosimos, and they have the big heel, and they're pretty comfortable. But this is the closest to the Mosimos that I used to have that I would walk around in. Let me see if I can walk around in them. Yeah, I can still walk around in them. The black ones are nicer than the red ones. The red ones are a little bit bigger. But here are the red ones. They are in the other room. I like the red ones better. They're prettier. But I like walking around in them. I don't know. Is this interesting to talk about? I don't know. All right.